we're doing a short video to give our bear supporter an update on some of our bears in our care. So this bear here right in front of me is Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea share enclosure with Hang, and the boys happily live in this enclosure together. Although, as always, they do not get along if there's food around, and Sweet Pea tend to be a bit scared of Hang because Hang is much larger than Sweet Pea. Hi Sweet Pea! So for today's treat, they got coconut. As you can see, our bears are very healthy, very energetic, they're very active because they have good variety of diet that we provide every day. All of our food we focusing on mostly food that on a low sugar diet, because to help with their dental care, especially with the sun bear, they have quite bad teeth just from sugar that contained in food. So yeah, try to provide the food with less sugar, unless it's like a special treat. Sometimes we give them, just trying to get them to stay active. Hi Sweet Pea! Well, today is it's taking a different turn. So normally Hang would chase Sweet Pea away, and today he seems to leave his coconut behind and go forage for food instead, and Sweet Pea now have 2 coconuts. Hopefully he's not coming back and try to attack Sweet Pea. Hang! So I'm not sure if I mentioned yet, we are at Bear House 5, and these two are 2 males that live in the enclosure together. They have been together for many years, and even though sometimes they have some tension between them, there's always, like, the boys always get along despite the small tension. So hi Sweet Pea! He's busy drinking his coconut water. It's like, not right now, I'm drinking coconut water. Let's see. Hi Hang! Hi Hang! You come back for your coconut now. You're kind of switching your food. So you can see this is a whole coconut, and they managed to break through, and that just shows how strong their claws are. And this kind of enrichment is good for their sort of physical, strength, because in the wild they will have to climb trees, they have to work hard for food, and at the sanctuary we're trying to create a similar sort of challenge for them. Hi Nisa, hi Laura. Thank you guys for click like and say hi to our bears. We hope you enjoy the live video. I'm gonna go to the girls. The girl next door, they're waiting for their treats as well. This is Phoebe. Hi Phoebe. Sorry, I hadn't. Oh, this is easy. Unfortunately, this coconut is kind of a little cheat because it's got a little crack in it. Poor girl. Do you want another one? Hi Phoebe. So Phoebe lives in an enclosure with Sweet Pea and Arya stag. Not much has changed in the girls' life. They just enjoy each other's company, enjoying life. Hi Demon, we don't have T-Rex here, we only have bears. So if you want to meet the bears do come to our Cambodia Sanctuary from 8, and if you would like a behind the scene tour, we have a bear care tour program where you get to get involved, help with daily care of the bears, as well as learn about them and supporting the work that we do. So you can contact us under Bear Care Tours at freethebears.org for any supporter who's looking at coming this way to meet some of our bears in person. Good girl. Now maybe this is a challenge for you guys to do just at home. See if you can open a coconut with bare hand. See how long it takes you. Hi Phoebe. Muốn đi chui kìa. Sorry, Aria.
Aria start.
Oh. As you can see, she's managed to break through the coconut and the coconut water just squirt out. Surprised her and has also surprised me as well. Hi Phoebe! Look at you, so strong. Hi Cecile! Thank you for joining us at this live stream today. Guys, don't be shy if you have any questions at all about our bears in the sanctuary. If you are new to YouTube or new to Free the Bears, you would like to know about the work that we do, the species of bears that we're working with, how many bears we have here. In case I have not covered all of that, or you missed out, do let me know. And I am more than welcome to answer any questions you guys may have. Hi Kim. Yeah, they are certainly less harmful compared to the grizzly bear. They're the smallest bear species in the world, so in terms of size they're so small. They're quite similar to black Labrador, if you like. Stocky, short fur, but they're known as one of the most aggressive bears just because of their size. Small, but they can be quite aggressive, and generally just because they feel threatening. So it's just their way of like protecting themselves. This is not very ladylike when she's drinking coconut. Hi Phoebe. Buông chăm mơ môi tiết Poi môi nang sợi phe poi khnien. I'm going to let Phoebe enjoying her coconut water, and we're going to say hello to her friend. This is Arya Stark. If you're not familiar with the name, it's named after one of the characters in Game of Thrones. So obviously our sponsor or our donor is a fan of Game of Thrones, I guess. So we have the adoption program where people can name bears for life, and this is what Arya named after. Hi Arya. Tick one. Hi Arya. So our bears are fed 2 times a day. They get mung beans and soya beans mixed with dog biscuit for breakfast, and in addition to that they also receive pumpkin, cucumber and turnip inside the enclosure, and that's spread around evenly in enclosures to help encourage them to spend more time outside in the enclosure. They also get their afternoon feed, which is sweet potatoes and guavas. Yeah. She's almost finished her coconut. And they don't just drink the juice, as you can see, they use their claw as a scoop, and they scoop out the coconut of all the shell. Nothing is left behind. And sometimes they even squeeze the juice from the coconut shell as well if it's young enough. Now our bears don't usually eat everything at once, unless if it's something that they really like. Normally they're just grazing through, and they eat until they're no longer hungry, and then they take a rest and come back for more later. Hi! Hi boys! Hi Hang! Hang is still working on his coconut. I'm so happy to see so many people joining me on this live video today. Normally we don't have that many people. Thank you guys for joining us and interact with us. What a life, eh, Hang? Sorry, this is not Doran Gray. We are at the Cambodia Bear Sanctuary, not in Vietnam. So Cambodia is known as the world's largest collection of sun bears. So majority of sun bears are at the Cambodian Bear Sanctuary. And by the way, I'm glad that you found us on YouTube. We normally do our live video on Facebook, on our Facebook page, but due to the Facebook no longer allow us to do the video and leave the video there permanently. It got deleted after 30 days. So some of our supporters who would like to come back and see the video will not have access after 30 days. Therefore, this is the reason why we changed to the YouTube live instead, so that it can say hi. Right, we're missing one girl. We're missing Sweet Pea. She's normally quite active, but today she doesn't seem to care about her food. She's somewhere in the middle of her enclosure. Hi, girls. Hi Kim, thank you for learning about Cambodia history. Yeah, it's actually, if you call for the Cambodian name in the local language, it is Cambodia. But it's just the way that it's written in English, Cambodia. So I call the name according to the sort of English version of our name. So like the French, they call us the Camboche. English, Cambodia, and in Khmer or Cambodian, we say Cambodia. Yeah. Hi. Lapunati.នៅក្នុងនេះដែលមានគេចូលមើលច្រើន90នាក់ជាង Hi guys. Now you might have heard about a conflict between Cambodia and Thai border, and that might scare some of our potential supporters or those that would like to travel to Cambodia. I can reassure you that it is a very safe country to visit. Everything seems to be resolved in a peaceful solution between the two governments, so don't be hesitated or don't be concerned about traveling to Cambodia, we are welcome all of our visitors to visit our sanctuary at any time, and we are very, very far from the border, so you'll be very safe. I had a notification. I can assure you, Duran, that sun bears are not very gentle. They're actually quite noisy. They're not so much of like a physical fight. They tend to use the noise to like scare each other off, so they tend to growl a lot. As earlier you might hear the two boys were growling at each other, and that's their kind of way of saying, this is mine, go away, or tell each other off. But not so much of physical fight, but they're definitely noisy. So, baby. So the bears right in front of me is Aria, the one that we are at now, and Aria sharing closure with Phoebe. So the two girls were opening coconut, had their coconut, and hang the boys that we begin our live stream with. It was Hang and Sweet Pea. Hi Aria. I'm so happy so many of you guys asking questions about our sanctuary, about the sun bears, and giving your comments about the work that we do. So thank you guys. Oh, finally she's here. So this is Sweet Pea, the last girl in this enclosure who is late for her treat because she's too busy playing. Hi, Sweet Pea. Miền nằm rồi chia ổn. YouTube. There she go, almost there, halfway through breaking her coconut. And there she is drinking her coconut now. Thank you, Doran. It is nice to see such a lovely comment. And thank you for always supporting our work, for joining us on live video. Hi! Her friends feel like she's missing out, so coming by to say hello to me just then. And now she's walked away. Alright guys, I've been doing live for 19 minutes now, and it has been great to interact with some of our viewers and supporters who comments and yeah, interacting with me. And I'm looking forward to see you all again at the next live video. I'll try to do on Monday. No promises, but I'll try. So stay tuned and have a lovely weekend, guys. Cool. Sorry, I can't believe this is still going. I'm trying to find a way to stop the video.